What's going on, everybody? We are jumping into that creative chair. We're sneaking in. We're sneaking into WWE headquarters. We're sneaking in there. We're gonna go in the creative room. We're gonna take over the meeting, and we're gonna make some new tag teams and factions and other things of groups of people together in the what right after this. That's when DJ hit the. There we go.
I already know it. I know we about to shine because we already glowing. To get all the
Welcome to the Instant Classic Custom Podcast, the only podcast that is always an instant classic.
and roar.
I want to punch Jim Cornette in the face repeatedly until he bleeds. It's stupid. We'll see you. Oh, dippity dippity. Oh, yeah. All right, real quick.
I think we all collectively shook our heads real quick. I just want to let you know. We all collectively shook our heads when Justin said he's fat. We all did it.
Real quick before we get into the six pack, I think we should update the intro just to repeat the Justin saying he's fat, just over and over. I think that needs to happen. But anyway, we're making teams and factions and whatnot and stuff. New ones preferably. We're not gonna make like DX 2K17 because stop doing that. Stop it. I mean, unless one of you made a DX team, Justin. Wait, Justin's not here. Can't blame him for that. But I'm gonna do it anyway because he doesn't show up. I almost invited him to this, and then I was like, nope, he's not gonna show up. But anyway. Start off with our honorable mentions, and I should probably have my notes up. Now that I think about it, that would be a thing.
That's logical.
That
you know what though, you fit right in with WWE Creative right now. Logical thinking. What is that? They don't know that.
What's that word? Logical? What? What is that?
That's a new word of the day, guys. Logical. Word of the day.
All right. You know what? I'm kind of curious. Amy said she had a theme. I'm going to let her do her honorable mentions first. I kind of want to see what's this theme. They're probably all dead. She said they're not. They probably are. Amy, what are your honorable mentions?
They're not dead. They're not dead. But 99% of my list, except for one, are all intergender tag matches. All intergender tag combinations, just because I don't think WWE does enough with it, or any wrestling production really, except for select few. Unless you're Shimmer, then you're all women's brand, and you're really not going to do it. But they're random. Some of these are really random. I just like both of them and think they might be able to work together for some reason. Like my number 6 is EC3 and Gail Kim. Stop with the face. You can't see this, but he's giving me an evil look right now. And then for honorable mention number 5, I have Saran Knight and Paige. They're 98% of the list is intergender. They're mother-daughter combination. I've seen them wrestle a few different times before together. Ridiculously good and crazy talented. And they like to beat the crap out of each other, so it'd be interesting to see them just tag. Number 4 will be Casey's favorite. It's Team Damie, DJ and Amy.
Hey, let's go.
Gotta have the best light heavyweight champion.
I mean, she's not wrong.
And then he just got me, which I'm just awesome. Casey looks so approving right now.
I am the total nonstop action champion of the universe of tag teams.
But it's DJ.
That is true. I mean, yeah.
I didn't know DJ was your boyfriend now.
There's a lot of things that you don't know, Casey.
I put that on the list just for DJ.
Ladies, I might be available soon. You just line up. Yeah.
I'm gonna die. Oh, that's funny. Number 3 and number 2, you don't really ever get to see it in the ring, and they never did it. And I think they could honestly do a really cool feud with it if, depending on if one of them, or actually both of them, ever come back to wrestle ever again. But I think like a one-time thing would be pretty cool. I have Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, and then John Cena and Nikki Bella. If they could at least have them come back, Daniel come back for like a match and somehow just end up feud with Cena, I think that could be really cool to have brother-in-law versus brother-in-law and sister versus sister. Family feud on WWE. But I don't know, those.
Is Steve Harvey going to be on your next one? Just saying.
No, he's on my TV though. He's currently on my TV. But I don't think you hear in the show, yeah, they're dating or they're married, but they never played out. Like the whole thing with John Cena and AJ Styles, you could have somehow brought up an intergender tag match easily. It's pretty simple. And then my other honorable mention, I don't think most people won't know his name, Danielo. If you don't know that name, he is the ref of NXT, or I want to say it's like WWE ref _123 or something like that. And Sasha Banks, they used to wrestle in, oh crap, it's like New England Pro Wrestling, something along the lines. New Bound, maybe. Somewhere around there. I've seen them a few matches together. They're ridiculously good friends. She calls him Bro. But he's a talented wrestler. So there you go. Make use. WWE.
All right. DJ, honorable mention of the honorable.
Are
you not ready yet?
I'm nowhere near ready, but I'll make it.
You know what?
My first honorable mention is Wesley Blake, Buddy Murphy, and Elias Sampson. I just think they could really feed very well off of each other. I don't like Blake and Murphy, but I think adding in Elias Sampson and having them all just be drifters, I think it could work. And still being in NXT, they need something to help them all grow. Now, they won't do a proper Wesley Blake versus Buddy Murphy feud because that would be too easy to help them build. So add somebody in there like Elias Sampson, and there you go. We're off to the races, fellas. We're off to the races. I do think we need, I'll be honest though, one night. We need this for one night. We need Dan Matham. And we need what was that guy's name?
No.
Connor Reeves, right? We need him in a faction for one night, tag team for one night, so Samoa Joe can beat him up. I'm just saying it needs to happen one time because I need Samoa Joe beating up every big guy ever. It needs to happen. And I'll get to some more here in a second. I'm really having a chance to think now.
All right, I will. I guess I'll do my honorable mentions, and then we'll go back to DJ's honorable mentions because he's never ready for a six-pack. Even he says he is. He's not.
That was literally my honorable mention.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
I wasn't joking. That was my honorable mention.
Okay. All right. Well, I have more honorable mentions than DJ, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Less than Amy. So I stuck in the middle there. I was like, you know what? I'm going to be the middleman in the middle. And I'm a man. So it works out. Anyway, my first honorable mention would be Lance Storm, Ken Shamrock, Dean Malenko, and Hardcore Holly. I think they would make a badass, awesome stable. And you know, who's gonna mess with them? Who? Are you going to? I'm not. I'm.
Hoo, hoo,
Ooh,
hoo,
ooh,
hoo,
ooh,
hoo,
ooh.
hoo.
I mean, the New Day probably would and then get beat up, which, I mean, I'd watch it. I would watch it, yeah. Anyway, my next honorable mention, I've mentioned this before that I would like to see these two in a tag team at some point, which WWE will never do because it has to do with Dolph Ziggler, and why would you ever do anything with him and keep it going? Like the career versus title match, and then anyway, Dolph Ziggler and Tyler Breeze. I think they can make a really good tag team. They're both really talented. At times, they've had similar gimmicks, storylines, and they're both really talented and underused and used as jobbers, basically. But I think I would love to see them together. My next honorable mention Sin Cara and Andrade Cien Almas. Because they're basically the same person anyway, right? So just put them.
That's racist.
Oh, you want racist? My number 5 honorable mention. Oh, it's gonna get racist. It's gonna get real racist. Anyway, my number 4, Carmella and Liv Morgan, because Corey Graves would love that. He would have a field day with that because he hates people. Anyway, he hates anyone from New York and New Jersey. I mean, if you're in WWE, they're basically the same state. WrestleMania, New York and New Jersey. What was it?
Mhm.
Jersey, bruh. And this is where my number 5 is where it gets WWE racist. We got Jinder Mahal, John Davari, Arya Davari, and the Bollywood Boys.
Oh Lord.
Can we add
I'm
in
aware
Muhammad
that
That's
I'm aware that they are all different races, but WWE doesn't realize that. They think they're all Indian. They're not, but WWE's be like, whatever, they're all the same. And, I think, put them all in it, it'll work. It'll work. And plus, I just want to see the Bollywood Boys again on my TV because they're awesome. But anyway, moving on to our actual 6-packs, the actual packs of the 6s and the packs. So, number 6, Amy, what do you got? Is it me? It's me, I know.
sorry.
You're shaking
No.
her head yes if you can't see. Yes.
And that's a no. I'm not shaking my head yes. I'm shaking my head no. Because combination. This one is more or less on my partner in crime's side of the table and thoughts. It involves the man, the architect Seth Rollins, and the huggable, adorable, lovable Bailey. I think it's a good combination. Both really athletic, know what they're doing. Crowd loves them regardless. And I think they could put a decent show on together. Like I said, the rest of this list, except for with the exception of my number 2, are all intergender tags because I think we need to see more of them. So this, I think, would be a great combination between the two of them. Both highly athletic, have interesting moves. I think they could feed off each other well. So Bailey and Seth. Like I said, that's more on the Miley side of things with Seth Rollins.
Please tell me you did not buy her that Seth Rollins. Just tell me you did not buy her that.
I didn't.
Oh, that was terrible. I still want to know why her hand was where it was. But hey, we're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into where she. Anyway, DJ number.
DJ.
Before it gets weird.
It's already weird.
You're welcome. DJ number 6.
Okay. My number 6. I actually have 2 teams because I'm still kind of throwing honorable mentions out there as I throw this list out there as I think of them. So My number 6 is Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt, because who wouldn't love to see those brothers team up? I think it would be pretty cool. Now, what gimmick they would kind of like how they would work together as far as gimmick wise? I'm kind of curious to see how that would play out. But I would love to see Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas kind of team together in some form or fashion. And my alternative number 6 is Goldust and Patrick Clark. Now, this was kind of stemming from the Who Do You Sign that we did. If you haven't checked that out, oh goodness, Who Do You Sign Mystery Edition Part Uno. Patrick Clark and Goldust as a team doesn't have to last very long. It'll just help Patrick Clark figure out what he wants to do with that character and how to build that character by working with Goldust. So.
That's kind of a little scary. If we go back to like the late '90s Goldust for that.
Man, just imagine those interactions. Just imagine Patrick Clark and Randy Goldust. Just those interactions they would have. Like, okay, don't imagine it because it's a little scary. But
speaking of that, I think that Amy, because I know she hasn't, should go and watch. Who Do You Sign? Mystery.
Oh God.
No.
There's actually 2 parts to the Mystery Edition, so.
I saw your part, DJ.
Hey.
Whoa, hold up.
Honestly, I think Who Do You Sign is one of the most entertaining things we do. I even laughed at it when I went back and watched it, and I rarely go back and watch anything with it.
Why you watch DJs and not mine? What?
Because it popped up on my list.
Feel like you don't love me.
You just made the list.
I do love you.
I don't know. You won't even watch my stuff.
I do watch your
videos. I'm gonna go to my number 6. And no, Amy is not in my number 6. She's not, because it wouldn't work out. It would be weird. But anyway, we got Samoa of the Joes. We got. I'm gonna rename him a little bit here. I'm gonna call him Kevin Owens, because Dean Owens. Yeah, and Michael Elgin. I love these 3. Their athleticism and their size. All 3 of them are bigger guys. Some would say Kevin Owens is. What's that? What is that thing that Justin says? But all the guys are really athletic for their size, can do things that men their size shouldn't be able to do. And I think they would make it a very interesting stable, very dominant stable. That's my number 6. Amy, am I in your number 5? This will make or break our relationship if I'm not in your number 5. I just want to let you know that.
Well, then I'm single because you're not my number 5.
All right, I'll give you another number 4.
My number 5 consists of an anti-diva and a lunatic.
I'm not an anti-diva.
You might be a lunatic, but no. It's the combination of Dean Ambrose and Paige.
I do share
those 2. That's it. I know. And you share Miley's son's birthday as well.
That's weird.
No, but I think there's a combination. Something about those 2 that would make a great combination. They're crazy in their own sense together, so that works right there. Crazy gets along, but they're talented. They've worked indies. They know how to do and work with different people in different ways, not just the WWE way. So I think just combining that knowledge, they could come up with something pretty interesting. And I just loved both of them, so score.
Amy, I am curious. So does that make Casey either Dean Ambrose or Miley's son? Like, is that how that works? I would go with Miley's son because that sounds better. That just makes me laugh more.
No.
I think that makes you a pedophile.
How? Explain that to me.
Next. No. These poor people don't need to hear this argument. DJ, you're number 5.
It's a terrible argument. Because it's illogical. Like Casey's mind.
How is it illogical? He's a child. She is an adult.
Exactly.
Are you saying I'm a child?
You make no sense. Plus, you cut out, so I didn't hear it.
DJ, you're number 5, DJ.
Oh, this man ain't winning his argument. Anyway, number 5. My number 5 is Ty Dillinger and Dolph Ziggler as a tag team. I think they will be. I've often called them very, very, very similar.
No, because
They go down the
Ted,
similar
Ted,
paths. One's in
Ted.
NXT, one's on the main roster, and just the charisma out of this team could just be amazing. I think it needs to happen. Just needs to
Right,
happen.
they're ready. They're here to show the world a perfect 10.
Wait.
See,
but Dolph,
And for no one who understands that reference at all, it's off of Ziggler's entrance music and Dillinger's saying.
she actually said that. She means if you don't understand it, go jump off a cliff.
but Dolph Ziggler is talented and well,
And Ty Dillinger didn't finish one feud, so obviously.
yeah, so he's terrible. He is the perfect buffoon.
That's what I'm saying. That guy over there, he quit one time. I don't know why he quit. He might have been mad at the person. Might have been a job type of an issue. But regardless, he quit.
Yeah, that's
You're a terrible person.
as soon as you quit, you're done. Especially in a feud. I mean, if you can't finish a feud, I can't do anything with you. Can't do it. But anyway, I believe we're at my number 5, which is better than DJ's number 5 because it doesn't have the perfect buffoon Ty Dillinger, the -10 Ty Dillinger. I just got my ass whooped in Toronto, Ty Dillinger. He has so many names now. He has so many names. All my tag team partners walk out on me, Ty Dillinger.
I'm curious though. I am curious though. I bet you he has won more matches than both your girls, Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan combined.
More than likely.
I want a divorce.
I'm not married.
Oh!
We get
Terrible pedophile joke. What you get? Terrible person.
You're the one that's saying that I'm Miley's son, which is just weird. And what?
I just asked the question. I didn't say it. I just said.
What is your number? What are we on 5? What's your number 5?
My number 5 is Tommaso Ciampa.
It sucks.
Okay, if you're saying Tommaso Ciampa sucks, you always say he's awesome.
He's better than Johnny Gargano.
That's not. That is not true. That is a false statement. But Tommaso Ciampa, and I'm just going to call him Biff Busick because I hate Oni Lorcan as a ring name. I hate it. It's terrible. It's the worst. It's terrible. It's horrible. It's just no. But I would put those two together. I just think they would make a really interesting tag team. They're very similar in some ways and very different in others. And they're both with minimal to no hair. They both have nice uppercuts and knees. They both have O's in their names. So right there. And I am not Miley's son. I can't get over that now. But you would think that I'm Miley's son. That is just
Well, it was weird because you said you always compare yourself to Dean Ambrose. So I just made the secondary comparison.
Wait,
it's already
what?
there.
Wait, why are we comparing you to Dean Ambrose, or why do you compare?
Because he says he got the same birthday, so they're the same person.
yeah. So technically, when he was champion, I was
No.
That's how that works.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Amy. Yes. in the immortal words of Daniel Bryan.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Yes.
It's funny because they're both immortal words of Daniel Bryan.
Amy, numero four.
Uh-huh. Mhm. All right, my number 4.
And they're really good.
No, DJ, you might like this number 4. And no, because it's not DJ, but it's TJP
Hey.
and Lita. I think it'd be a pretty interesting combination. They both know Lucha Libre really well, but also both high flyers. Lita pretty much is a damn cruiserweight because she's beaten the likes of like Dean Malenko and crap. So I don't know. I think they would just make a great combination. It'd be really cool to see what they could do together. Veteran and rookie. He's not really a rookie, but in this sense, she is. So, TJP and Lita. And apparently, Team Diley's going through a rough patch. Jeez.
Since when?
I don't know. I just got a text.
He doesn't even know.
Tell DJ Team Diley's going through a rough patch. He doesn't communicate with me. I feel we need counseling.
How do we need counseling? We're on a 69-day snap streak. 69 days.
I don't know. Text her or something. DJ, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Team Diley. This can't happen. This can't happen. My number 4 is The Miz and Breezango. I think the movie star moneymaker gimmick of The Miz goes very well with the I'm the best looking guy thing that Fandango and Tyler Breeze have going on. So I think that would be a pretty cool faction. I think all of them kind of can build off of each other, and that's kind of what Fandango needs because that man still ain't relevant. Like Tyler Breeze might be slightly relevant, but Fandango hasn't been relevant since he beat Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
And that was a while back. So. But yeah. Breezango and The Miz.
All right. My numero four, dedicated to Amio because I don't know why. It's not dedicated to Amy because she's muted and wait, she's muted. That means, hey, Amy Mama, Amy Mama,
Hey, Mama.
Mama. Anyway, my number 4 is Sashay Bonks, Alexa Bliss, and Ime.
Amy?
Also known as Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss, and Emma. I've heard rumors that no, not Emelina, because that's stupid. That is stupid. It's dumb and it's stupid. But anyway, I've heard rumors that they're thinking about turning Sasha heel again, and I think this would be a great heel faction for the ladies. Oh, the ladies! Did your mama hear us? Did we?
So that means we're going to see 6-man tags come down.
Did she hear us say hi? We did.
No, she didn't.
All right.
There was
You're
that
cheating,
one time.
Amy.
There was that one time that she heard us.
And she said hi back. Oh,
Yes, it was the greatest day ever. That was the greatest day in instant.
That's all we care about. Just highs.
Yeah.
From Amy Mama.
From Amy Mama. That's all we care about. But speaking of Amy Mama, Amy, it has nothing to do with your mama, but what's your number 3? Is it your mama?
Unless your mama has a number 3, because she might have did the list with you. Y'all might have collaborated, so you never know.
No. My number 3. I don't think it'll make sense to y'all at all. And you're gonna be questioning me if I should be in a psychiatric facility, possibly. But Austin Aries and Natalia.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in that section.
Austin Aries and A double.
No, and Natalia. Oh, apparently I'm losing power. There we go. No, I just think honestly, their characters they have very strong characters. They're talented. Yes. Stop giving me that look. But I mean,
Natalia,
come on.
strongest character of all time.
Last Chancery, sharpshooter. Let's go. I think.
Are we gonna get a last chance to sharpshooter?
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I don't know. I think there's something about their personalities that they could make it work, to be quite honest. The talent is there, whether you believe me or not there, Casey. You've got one of the better female wrestlers in that division. You've got one of the better male wrestlers in the division. I think it can make it happen. So, Natty and Austin.
Okay.
Did you get an update on Team Diley?
She's not
it's broken.
snapping you until after today until you fix the issue.
What is the?
It's I don't know what the issue is. It's broken. It's broken and not in a good way.
You know.
I miss Zack Sabre Jr. No.
What? What?
I missed seeing him live in Cleveland, Ohio.
She's actually leaving to go see him live. In
No,
Cleveland,
I'm
Ohio.
still here.
Oh.
I'm just upset.
What's the issue? I don't understand what the issue is.
I don't know, but I could have seen Colt Cabana,
This is a real issue, Amy.
Shayna Baszler, and Zack Sabre Jr.
It's a real issue we're talking about. This is a 69
right
day snap streak on the line. What's
This
happening?
is good
I
wrestling
probably
on the
didn't do-
line.
Amy, I just want you to be aware that if you did go to see Zack Sabre Jr. live, that would give me even more reason to say Zack Sabre Jr. I want you to be aware of that. Also, you should take me if you ever go see him live because.
But y'all divorced, so technically.
I mean,
There's
we're
no real
divorced.
reason to take you anymore. There just isn't. She doesn't
We're
have the
divorced.
baggage anymore of taking you everywhere.
We're divorced, but we're like still friends. You know, we're thinking about trying to work it out
We've never been married.
for the kids. We're trying to work it out for the kids.
I have no children with you.
You do. Little
The
Tyrone.
chillins. They're trying to work it out for the chillins.
Why don't you love your?
Who's number 3 is next? Casey, what the hell is your number 3?
Why don't you love little Tyrone?
First of all, we're never naming our child. If we
Why do you have a black baby?
No.
I don't think this is Amy's child. I don't think this is Amy's child.
Why it got to be black to be good name Tyrone?
Tyrone is a black name.
So it'd be like
I've seen some names in my day. I know what black names look like.
it'd be
That's
like
racist.
It'd be like if I named my daughter Shanatica.
Oh God, she about to go deep into the archives now.
That is
Lana.
that's our daughter's name, Shanatica. Our son Tyrone and our son Shanatica.
Casey,
Why do you have a son named Shanatica? That's obviously a female name.
It's not. It's not. It's an intergender name. It's like guys can be named Ashley, so why can't a guy be named Shanatica?
No guy wants to actually be named Ashley. There's not one in this world. That's like naming somebody Casey or something. Like, why? Oh,
Anyway, my number 3 My number 3 is Aiden English, Simon Gotch, and Jack Gallagher. The new Vaude villains.
I thought you said we weren't doing that. Remember that? Remember when they were supposed to be new? This isn't. Well, technically it is new because you got a name. But you said you liar.
Lies.
This is my 6-pack. I can do what I want. Do whatever I want. Anyway, number 3. Oh wait, no, we're done with the number 3. We're going on to number 2. Number
But
2.
I didn't get to do my number 3. Darn it. This is probably the best one on the list.
Fine. Number 3. Amy got us all confused with the why Miley's mad at you.
Amy, I need you to investigate. My number 3 is Team Diley. I need to investigate. No, my
I
number
can't
3.
find it.
My number 3 is a team that no one is gonna like, but that's why they're heels. It's Braun Strowman, The Big Show, Mark Henry,
Oh God.
the Authors of Pain, and
Oh.
Nia Jax.
Oh God. Do they
Because
even like?
because rarely ever do you see a big guy faction actually do anything. They need to be destructive heels that beat up everybody. That's what I need in my life. I need it. Or you could filter in Lee and Taylor for the Authors of Pain if you like. It depends. It depends on what you want to see.
But Big Show and Mark Henry don't do anything though.
They just gonna sit there and watch. This is how it works. But I mean, you got a faction that could take over the WWE. You got Braun Strowman, that could be the cruiserweight champion, obviously. You got Braun Strowman, that could be a world champion, perhaps, maybe. I would say more so mid card US Intercontinental, one of those two. You got Mark Henry because that's what he do. He could be the world champion because I want one more run. I want the coral suit to come out. So that's how it's gonna happen. That's how it's gonna happen. Mark Henry gonna come out there in the coral colored suit and be like, it's my time to go. It's over. And then he gonna attack John. Oh, we already had that one. We already had the attacking John Cena and then the going. But then the rest of the team gonna come out, and it's gonna be like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Wow, yeah, like that. So my number 3, Braun Strowman, Big Show, Mark Henry, the Authors of Pain and Nia Jax. They just gonna be beating up everybody. Everybody.
I just want you to know that the only thing that faction would ever take over is like maybe catering. That's all they gonna take over. They not even gonna get a match because they suck. Anyway, we're moving on to number 2 now. I don't care if we skipped over anybody because we didn't. We almost did, and then they were like, you skipped over me. No, don't do that. I sounded like Justin. But anyway, number 2 for Amy is me and me in different color shirts. So
No, my number 2.
Please tell me it's John Cena and all the shirts he's worn.
No, my number 2. Sadly, one of the people I missed watching live tonight. No, I missed seeing Zack Sabre Jr. in my hometown.
Zack Sabre
for like only $15. You know how hard that is to see that man in the United States?
You done goofed.
I didn't even know this was happening today, and I follow AIW wrestling like no other. Damn it, Frankie! He forgot to tell me. He usually tags me in all these posts. Damn you, Frankie! This is your fault. You tag me in everything. You tell me this one.
Obviously, you don't follow them like no other, or you would have known about it. I'm just saying.
Well, I usually don't come home until 8:00 on Friday from Columbus. So. But apparently, DJ, you're a boy and you're oblivious to life. According to Miley, you should know why y'all are feuding. I don't know. But my number 2.
We weren't feuding like an hour ago.
I don't know, but my number 2.
It's the typical. You know what you did. You know what you did.
Is probably one of the best technical wrestlers I've ever seen, and one of the best wrestlers of this age, era, or whatever. From Japan.
I'm not from Japan.
It's Zack Sabre Jr. and Kota Ibushi. God damn. They are my number two. They are absolutely two of my favorite right now indie wrestlers. Kota, hands down, very talented, strong as hell. So you get the cruiserweight aspect of him, but you also kind of get a somewhat heavyweight aspect because he's strong, puts
Oh,
on
I
a great
get it.
match,
I
and
oh, I
technical.
got you, Amy. I got you. I'm bringing it back. I am. I'm bringing it back. Yeah, I mean, I get it. The heavyweight, but not quite heavyweight. Yeah.
But no, that's my number two. I think that would be an amazing combination. You get best of both worlds, and I just want to see them go crazy
I
and
know I
have
say that about
a
myself
great
all.
match. But I am really upset that I missed Zach in Cleveland because I've watched him for years with British professional wrestling and all that, and I get one chance to see him live in the States, and I don't even know
And you
about it.
missed it.
And I miss it. I don't know about it. So I'm sad and mad and
I'm
all of the above.
You should blame Casey.
I'll blame
Or
Casey.
Justin.
No, Justin. We blame
real
Justin.
quick. I just have to let everyone know in case you missed it. Her number two. It's Kata Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr.
Kota Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr.
You should just keep it on your face the whole time. I think it works.
No, I just
Oh,
had to be
poor
for that,
people.
just for that, so everyone would know. Let's see. Zack
Guys,
Sabre Jr.
guys, it's real. I got tud. I got the tuh. She tud me.
What the hell are you talking about?
She tud me. She tud me.
I don't know, DJ, but you're up. Number two.
I'm up. I'm up.
Numero
All right.
two.
My number two. I'm gonna switch my number two and my number one because I just kind of put my number one at number one. So my number two is actually because he got to be on the list. It's a must. Roman Reigns,
Oh,
Angelo
Lord.
Dawkins, and Big E. Now
What the hell?
this could be a really cool faction. You got Big E swinging his hips. You got Angelo Dawson saucing up everybody. He's saucing up everybody. That man saucing up. I mean, I think honestly, they just need to bring them all out with big old bowls in their hands and just let them sauce up everybody. I would enjoy this team. I'll be honest. I'm excited. Like I'm honestly excited about this team. It's not even gonna happen, but they on it. I just think it would be a cool team. I can see Biggie coming out, saucing and swinging the hips, and then Angelo Dawkins come out saucing in the middle, and then you got Roman Reigns. He come out saucing, then he do a little fist thing in my bobber. He do. I'm just saying. We could have that. We could call it the sauce and the sauce. I mean, it could be a tag team or a faction or a team of factions. I mean, however you want to put it, I think we should do it. I think we should book it on WWE 2K17, even though Angelo Dawkins ain't gonna make the cut, unfortunately. But they ain't on it. I'm putting them in.
What do you mean he ain't gonna make the cut? The cut already been made and he ain't made it. Like this game's
He
already.
was wrong. I think what happened was, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened to Angelo Dawkins. See, he was going to make the cut, right? He was going to make the cut. He couldn't find the scissors. I'm just saying, like, he was going to make the cut, and he couldn't find the scissors, man. And it happens.
This man barely makes the cut on the roster, and you ain't never see him. So
he the best. I do want to let y'all know that was my number one team for a second there. It really was.
Oh man,
Too much sauce. That's what I'm calling them. Too much sauce.
I can't wait to see who your number one is. Oh god, my number two though is not as bad as DJ's number two because that was painful. That was just painful. We got Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and Zack Sabre Jr. I would love this team. It would be great. It would be the greatest submission, technical, kick in the face team ever. and Zach Sabre Jr. would be on it, so I could say Zach Sabre Jr. and Kyle O'Reilly with Bobby Fish.
You're welcome,
we
everybody.
need to have
You're
a Tony
welcome.
Atlas laugh sound effect for every time that happens.
Anyway, even though she just muted me and it was
With
rude,
love. All out of love.
yeah, I was talking about my heroes. Kyle O'Reilly and Zach Sabre. I knew she was gonna do it, so I just stopped. With Kyle O'Reilly and Zach Sabre Jr. You can't listen. She's gonna try to do it, but she doesn't realize that I have the power. I have.
You have no.
Why is it not muting her? What is this? Why? It's broken. What is this? Mute her. Mute. Make her mute her.
No.
Damn it. Make her.
You know,
Yeah, there we go.
I should probably include Eva Marie in my list.
If you include Eva Marie on your list, we're getting a divorce.
We're not married.
We're getting married.
Okay, wow, she just real with you now. But this is the moment we've all been waiting for, guys.
Dating, not married.
How many dead people can Amy fit in one faction? There hasn't been one all list. There has to be at least 5 in this one.
Amy, number one. How many dead people can you fit in one faction?
My number one is a kind of a tie, but at the same time, they would make a great trio.
Real quick, Amy, I do have a question, though. I do. If you're putting dead people on your list, or at least dead things, is Casey and your relationship going to be on there? Oh!
As of right now, no.
It might be.
I guess I would like this as a trio, my number one. It was honestly just a tie because I was just going with the tag team theories, intergender tag team, but this would make a pretty good trio. It involves a demon, a last kicker,
And a phenom?
and a phenomenal one.
That was close.
I thought it was going to be Anna Bray White.
No. No, Finn Balor, Becky Lynch, and AJ Styles. Similar personalities in a way. They're great. If they're heel, they're face, it doesn't matter. They can pull it off. They adapt well to everyone else around them. So those three in general, between, I don't know, dedication, aggressiveness, and just pure talent in that trio would just be phenomenally, I don't know how to put this all, pun it together, but just amazing.
The phenomenally lasting demon.
Yeah. Something like that.
Phenomenally
also,
Irish, except for AJ. That'll be the phenomenally Irish.
They're all Irish except AJ.
Right. But I originally thought Finn and Becky, just because they've known each other for years, that Finn trained Becky. So that chemistry alone can produce something amazing. And then since AJ can work well with pretty much anybody, and then if you put him alongside purely talented people, can't go wrong. They're all three somewhat high flying, risk taking individuals. So I think it'd be a really cool team. Because I'm sick and tired of watching this James Ellsworth versus AJ Styles BS.
What?
And then Becky.
Any man with 2 hands, Amy. Any man.
And then I'm sick and tired of watching Becky Lynch job to fucking Alexa Bliss. And
no, she's not jobbing to Alexa Bliss because Alexa Bliss can't beat her.
Well, no, this whole she's afraid. It's a poorly built storyline in my opinion. I just think it's crap.
Let's talk about Becky Lynch coming out first during the Survivor Series because
Oh, I know Casey threw a fit about that. I heard that.
Anyway, I have an idea for Amy's team there. Hey, go with me on this. See, the New Day have Bootios. I think her team there should have phenomenal Lucky Charms. Because it's the cereal and phenomenal, and then Lucky Charms. I'm sorry.
I tried not to laugh.
No. No.
DJ, number 2. I think we're at. I don't even know where we're at.
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay.
All right. My number 1, because WWE is the absolute worst at doing the "we're not American" type faction and actually letting them go over. So I'm gonna build my own kind of global faction. I decided, and they're actually gonna go over because it can happen.
Is it GFW? Global.
And it's not Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. It's not.
It is.
But my number 1 is Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, Neville, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Kevin Owens. This could just be. I mean, just imagine these 5 men just in a. It'd be terrific. And you want to add in a female, you can add in someone like Becky Lynch. That would be great. Plus, they'd have that little thing with her and Finn. They're training each other.
Be
That
great.
didn't come out right. They are. They train. They work together. So I think it can work. I think this would be a good faction just because you always end up trying to put the main event or close to main event stars in these factions, but in this occasion, they're all capable of being in the main event. So I think this could be the greatest global. I mean, if you add James Ellsworth, Chinternational faction.
Ugh.
Sorry, the chin jokes get me.
So
I mean,
annoying.
the chin I started to put James Ellsworth in a faction. The man is growing on me.
Amy.
Man.
No.
Man.
No.
I hated him. I did.
This is a
That was
waste.
2 weeks ago. I hated that man. He was terrible.
This is like
Amy,
a
you
waste of matches. They literally could be having better matches right now instead of James Ellsworth and AJ Styles.
Amy, is it?
I mean, Casey said it was the
Stupid.
greatest ladder match of all time.
No, it was god awful.
Was it just too intense for you?
Yeah.
Were you waiting for?
You are not a last kicking Irish female superstar who can make great puns.
But were you waiting?
You are a
for,
Casey.
were you waiting for a chintermission?
I was waiting to kick your teeth down your throat.
I can't think of any more, so I'm done.
That was terrific. That's probably the best joke you had your entire time.
Anyway, now we are just getting rid of these god
You don't have
awful.
anywhere to go. You're supposed to know where to go, Amy.
God awful.
If you're gonna take over the show, you gotta know where to go.
Chin crap. That these idiots think that's funny.
It's hilarious. International Chintermission. Anyway, I do think it's kind of funny that all 3 of our number 1s have Finn Balor in them. Because he's so intense. I mean, intense. Sorry, that one slipped. But anyway, mine.
He's chin credible. Sorry.
She's not just incredible.
He's just incredible. Anyway, we got one of my favorite returning superstars from an injury that Seth Rollins caused because he's terrible. He's a terrible person. Anyway, that was just from Miley in case she watches this. He's terrible. Anyway. And one of my favorite tag teams, along with one of my favorite current indie sort of superstars. I feel like New Japan's this weird, like not really indie, but indie. Like it's weird. It's a weird gray area. But anyway, we got Finn Balor, The Ascension, and Tama Tonga.
What drugs are you on?
Think about this.
Wait, no. You just put the Ascension and Finn Balor in the same group, let alone the same sentence in a positive manner. What drugs are you on? The Ascension are god awful. God awful.
They are great.
They're only god awful because you never see them. That's the god awful booking.
If you put them in a faction,
one is fat. The other one can't wrestle. They cannot wrestle well. They don't even have a good gimmick.
You don't even see them enough to know if they can wrestle.
This is when they were
they get to wrestle as much as the Tough Enough contestants did.
And I've seen them live. They are awful. Horrible.
They're really good.
No.
And if they were in a faction with Finn Balor and Tama Tonga,
not even he can fix them.
They can't. They're not broken. I don't know why they need fixing. They're not broken.
They need delete.
Broken things do not need to be fixed. They are brilliant.
They need to be deleted.
Unless they get like amnesia and they start to build another dining room.
Just find Brother Nero and call it.
I slaved over those custards.
I really think he needs to start it again. It's so good. It's so good. Anyway, that is the greatest team of all time, and Amy just doesn't want to give them a chance. I give them a chance. I'd give them the tag team titles. I would give Finn the world title. You know what? Give Tama Tonga both the U.S. and the IC title. You know? Just give them both. Both of them. And that would be the greatest team of all time. I don't care what Amy says, because we're getting a divorce after we get married just to get a divorce. That's the entire reason.
We have to be engaged for any of this to happen.
We already got engaged with that one time.
We didn't. We didn't get engaged. You sent me a proposal of you eating an onion ring.
I was hungry. I got hungry.
I didn't even say yes.
You did
I said no, I didn't.
You've said yes to me multiple times.
I said no.
Didn't you say yes earlier in this video?
I said no.
You did. She said yes. There was a yes, and I'm taking that as the yes to the engagement.
No, we're not engaged. We're not married.
Casey, don't worry. She's just playing hard to get.
Oh my God.
Amy, will you not marry me?
Yo no soy English. I didn't even put that out right.
I love you too, but will you not marry me?
I just said I'm not English.
Okay. What are you?
No hablo inglés. Lo siento, señor. Wait.
I think that was a yes. I heard a C in there somewhere.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there was definitely a C, and that means yes. And I know
nope. I'm just gonna go date someone from the academy. Unless.
Excuse you? Don't make me. Don't make me go find a lecture.
He will eviscerate you.
I will. What?
It's okay. I always have Miley.
But she touches dolls in inappropriate places when they're Seth Rollins. I don't think you want to associate with that. You don't want to know what she would do if you bought her than Seth Rollins. He'd probably sleep with it, literally. But anyway, this is getting weird. But my number one is the greatest team of all time. I don't care what
It's not.
I don't care what Amy says because she's wrong. I don't normally say that, but she's wrong. She's horribly wrong because Finn Balor can make anything good. And, Connor and Victor are already really good. They're already really, really good. And, but anyway, that was our six-pack of creating new teams for the doubles and E's or whatever promotion you want to make them for. I don't really care. You can make him for New Japan. You can make him for Instant Classic Wrestling Universe Championship Wrestling of Florida and the world. That's my promotion, personally. Don't ask me to say it again because it changes every time. But anyway, until the next thing that we do, which is probably TNA tomorrow, which I think Amy should watch TNA. And she should join us on the review because Broken Matt with Amnesia is the greatest thing since Broken Matt.
I would have to find it because my DVR just got fixed today and it's not on it.
She doesn't listen to you anymore. You're not married, so.
We were never married.
We were at one point when it happened. It did happen. But until then, not until we get married, but until we come back to the next video, you should follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast. It's right there. You can see it. And follow DD_Amy_Miley, MYLIE. And then go follow Zach Starbray Jr. and Kana Ebasher.
And Finn Balor and Becky Lynch and Dean Ambrose.
And Connor and Victor.
And Roman Reigns.
And not Roman
No
Reigns.
one wants that trash.
He's terrible. And also...
And Braun Strowman. Yeah!
No, like and share the video and share it with your mama and be like, hey, mama, watch this. And she going to love it. She going to be our number one fan.
She going to be like, who is those boys?
Who are those nice young fellas? Who they?
And then there's randomly Amy.
Yeah, and who this lady who being mean to that one nice boy? She should be nice to him. I don't care.
She just married that guy.
If you guys are still watching this, you might need to go see a doctor to figure out why you're still watching this currently.
Loyalty, Amy. Something you wouldn't know anything about. Sorry, that was for Casey.
But anyway, we will see you on the dippity of the flippities in the hippity stuff. That got away from me. It did. But we will see you on the thing that is the thing in the thing. You know, man.
Hey, what?
Man.